What's good, Bama fans? I'm Damo. I got that boy Hunter. I got that boy Bentley with me. It is Rose Bowl week,
What's
right?
up? What's
And
up, man? What's
welcome
up?
to the Bama BluePrint, man. How y'all boys feeling, man? It's Rose Bowl week. What's the word? Come on.
Oh, we hype.
Feeling
We
good.
hype.
Feeling good.
We,
Well, listen, man, we got a
we hype.
jam-packed show for y'all tonight, man. We got Todd Simpson versus the Heisman winner, Fernando Mendoza, right? We got how can the Alabama defense maintain Mendoza, right? And last but not least, Alabama is 100% healthy. Alabama is back. So make sure you guys are liking and sharing and dropping those comments down below. Okay, this is the last show of 2020 25. Sorry. So let's go out with a bang. So with that being said, let's pull that very first topic. Let's go. Ty versus Mendoza. Bentley, you want to kick us off, bro?
Man, it's a high anticipated matchup, and like I said, it's the granddaddy of them all, and there's
Mhm.
no better than this. I mean, it's is it the oldest bowl game that's
I,
ever been played?
this
And
this
you
is the
know, we have the
100.
battle of the high 15 men. We have Ty Simpson who wears the number 15, and then Fernando Mendoza wearing 15. And I think this is a really big matchup for both the Tide and Indiana. I
Yeah.
think it's going to come down to who's more physical at the line of scrimmage. And I feel like this game, I feel like Ty Simpson might have a big breakout game. I feel like Ty Simpson's going to go through the era a whole lot. I feel like he's going to have himself a day. And I heard it's supposed to be raining. So it's going to be a
Yeah.
great matchup with these two quarterbacks, with Ty and Mendoza. So yeah, Ty Simpson was the front runner halfway point of the season, and Mendoza took over. I would say after the LSU and Oklahoma game,
Mhm.
and that's during the regular season, and it's a high anticipated matchup, and I can't wait.
Yeah, man. I think this is the 100th Rose Bowl game that we are about to
Yeah.
partake in. Ty versus Mendoza. My guy, Hunter. Let me know something, bro.
Oh yeah. So biggest thing is obviously, you know, the weather can have a factor of this, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest question is like, if the rain really is a factor, how well will Ty be able to throw the ball? Will you see Bama run the ball or try to
Mhm.
run the ball at least? But I think what I seen was the weather should be out by the time kickoffs start, so that's a good thing. But really, if you want to look at the Ty versus Mendoza, man, it's like feel like this is the perfect time where you're gonna see Ty absolutely dominate. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I think this is the
Mhm.
time you're gonna see Ty dominate because this is what I mean. He promised DeBoer, I'm gonna give you your first natty,
Yeah.
right?
He
This is the
did.
season to do this, right? Um, Mendoza, on the other hand, Heisman Trophy winner. Hey, that Heisman can get him distracted.
Yeah.
We know this. Okay. So another thing also is like if you look at Mendoza's stats so far,
I
the
was.
teams that he has been
Yeah.
against that has good defenses, he's thrown
Uh-huh.
6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
Yeah. I was looking at that today.
So really, if you look at this game with them two, turnover margin is a big key.
Yeah.
So really, that's my thing with Ty versus Mendoza is who would turn the ball over.
Mhm.
Me personally, I think Mendoza will, but we'll see.
Yeah. I said that today. For me personally, it's the most highly anticipated matchup to me.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
and we all know with Ty, bro, if you just give Ty some time, bro, he can really just shred your defense. Now, I will give Indiana this. They do have two great corners. I know D'Angelo Pons, and
Yeah,
I can't remember the other one. I can't remember his name, but he's pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, both quarterbacks are really gonna have their work cut out for them. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that Indiana don't come out there playing zone the whole game because we know, man, Ty is the number one quarterback
that's
in
what
the
I'm about to say.
country. Yeah, when he's going against that zone, you know what I'm saying. And the thing about Mendoza, I think he's a good quarterback. As far as a Heisman Trophy winner, his numbers they're not really gonna wow you for a Heisman Trophy
They're
winner.
no, they're not.
Yeah, they're not. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that I want to see is how he handles a great pass rush, in his face. Because we got LT back, we got Pierre, you know what I'm saying? We got who is it, Quay? We got everybody, you know what I'm
We
saying?
got
So
everybody.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I want to see what he
No
does when
excuses.
like a great pass rush is in his face, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm gonna take my guy, Ty, every time. You know what I'm saying? So bro,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a great matchup to see, man. I can't wait for Thursday, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm excited to see what will happen though, man. It's just we seen against OU. We seen Lottie Brooks come in clutch multiple times.
Yeah.
Who's the next guy that comes in clutch this game?
I,
You know,
I'm a
nah. He gonna
listen,
say he gonna say running back for
listen.
sure.
No, I'm gonna save what I have to say to the end of the show. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But
I think
yeah,
I know what you gonna say.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So really,
Deuces.
man,
The
what
deuces.
what? So what do y'all think are some keys to how Ty Simpson can be successful against? Because Indiana does have a great front. I will give
Yes.
them that. Even though they are missing one of their big pieces, I do still think that they're gonna generate some kind of pressure, right? So what do you guys think are really some of the biggest keys for Ty Simpson
Really,
Thursday night?
if you want to be honest, it's really one big key.
Yeah,
Give Ty time in the pocket.
yeah,
for sure.
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
I agree
Look
with
what
that.
look at the OU game. The first
Yeah,
quarter. What did OU do? Put pressure on him. He couldn't
yeah,
do anything. O
hmm
line got their stuff together. Gave him time in the pocket.
yeah.
Torched their secondary.
Give him
Torched
time.
them.
Yeah.
Torched them.
Um.
Torched them.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Um.
We know what we got to do.
Yeah. Um. Bentley, like, what's one of the biggest things that you need to see from Ty Simpson going into this game versus Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of my biggest things
Go ahead,
is
man.
uh like you said, bro, just give Ty some time. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that Oklahoma game is what Ty Simpson needed. You know what I'm saying? And I also think that him getting healthy is what really helped us. 1,000%. So we got that week off, week and a half, almost two for Oklahoma. Okay, then we get another 10, 11 days off for this game right here, and we're coming off of a game. You know what I'm saying? Indiana ain't
Yeah,
played in about 3 or 4 weeks.
about a month.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so that rest right there is going to help Ty also. So I think the biggest thing, other than like him having time, is just Ty Simpson playing his game, bro. Because when he plays his game, bro, and he's firing on all cylinders, bro, like his offense is dangerous,
Yeah.
man. So we're gonna see Bentley. What's some of the biggest things you need to see from Ty Simpson in this Rose Bowl?
Just do his own thing. I mean,
Yeah,
play your kind of
yeah,
ball and like do your own thing. Like if there's a check down that's wide open, easy first down, just take the first down.
yeah,
Then throwing a pass in the traffic and risk throwing an interception, giving the
mhm,
other team the ball back. And I would say we just got to limit turnovers. That's really what messed us up the Oklahoma game. We still had a chance to win that game.
yeah,
Going back to the first matchup, obviously. And I would say don't make critical mistakes. Don't make critical turnovers.
mhm,
Don't muff a punt. Um, don't fumble the ball. Hold on to the ball. I would say Ty Simpson's only thrown
yeah,
5 picks all long. Mendoza's thrown 6. And I would say I feel like Ty Simpson's gonna go pass pro this game. I think the offense is gonna be pass pro. I don't think they're gonna try to run the ball too
yeah.
much.
yeah,
I feel like Indiana preparing for this game is gonna their main focus is stopping Ty
mhm,
because the two receivers he looks at is mainly I would say to get open up the deep ball. I would
yeah,
say is Bernard and Williams. He's looking
yeah,
at those two pre-snap, and if they're
mhm,
not there, he looks to Horton, and if Horton's not there, he just gets sacked. So I would say Ty Simpson's got to be smart with the football and can't make critical mistakes or turnovers with the ball.
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
I agree with that.
if you want a guy to go for a deep ball 1-on-1, it's Horton. Whatever
Oh,
the
for
kid
sure,
name
yeah,
is, Horton.
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie,
Um,
bro. Give Ryan Williams some shots downfield. I don't care. I don't care.
Did you
I
hear what he said
think
today?
just yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Keep going to him, bro. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But I seen that comment. Somebody said Indiana is the 2019 LSU. That's a wild take, and that is far from the truth. But hey, brother.
How are you
Yeah,
the
yeah.
29?
Hey, brother.
How are
Yeah,
you
but
the
it's gonna be
2019 LSU and
yeah,
you haven't
man.
even won the Natty yet?
It's gonna be a great rose, but man, we're going up against the Heisman Trophy winner and Fernando Mendoza, right? And that right there is gonna bring us into our next topic, man. How can this Alabama defense maintain Mendoza? Hunter, what we gotta do, bro, on defense?
So really, if you look at the games Mendoza has played against, that has played against pretty decent defenses,
Mhm.
like for example Iowa, Ohio State, Penn State, all them, right? They have put pressure on him. When
Yeah,
you make him, when the pocket collapses, I mean, he has multiple sacks and multiple
hmm
turnovers in all of them.
yeah,
So really, just put pressure on him. Really, what
hmm
Indiana needs to do to us, what we need to do to them. That
that's
simple, man.
true. Yeah,
But don't get it twisted. Like he can use, he's mobile. He's mobile. He uses legs, but I'll say just put pressure on him. We put pressure on him. I think we all right. Make
yeah.
him make him throw a pick. That easy.
You know
That
what?
easy, man. That's,
Yeah,
I'm saying. But another thing though, we cannot get down 17 nothing.
17 nothing. Yeah, we can't. But we can't, but a lot of that falls on the offense as well. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't come
Yeah.
out on offense and going 3 plays and we're out, and then on top of that, we're putting the defense in like messed up field position where they're basically like
Don't tell.
2 plays away from the red zone already.
roll
What's
tide,
up,
roll
Rod?
tide.
So yeah, Bentley,
Ooh,
how can Bama's
I
defense
like that.
maintain Fernando Mendoza?
See, this is my favorite topics. Containing
Yeah,
Mendoza, he doesn't have. I feel like I give Ty Simpson the edge on running the ball, but I would say, as far as Fernando Mendoza goes, he threw a pick I think against Oregon, Ohio State, Penn State, and teams who really get pressure on him. He throws at least one pick.
yeah, yeah.
And the the time they scored the most was Purdue, 56 points, but that's Purdue,
Mhm.
Big Ten, small 10, whatever you want to call it. But Mendoza, he hasn't really had a Heisman moment. And can he make a Heisman moment against Alabama?
Mhm.
And Heisman moments usually happen against Alabama. So I don't think he'll have a Heisman moment. I think containing Mendoza, just put pressure on him. Send the
Yeah,
blitz. Like when we sent the blitz against Mateer, we really got the quarterback. We got like 5 sacks that night.
yeah.
Keon Keeley got him a sack. He got him one
Mhm.
finally. So I think it's all about sending the blitz like we did. When we got up, I think it was at 24-17 or we tied the game. I
Yeah.
think when we actually got that pick six, Brett Hubbard dropped down like he was blitzing and then he went back
Yeah, yeah,
like in a
yeah,
deep zone.
yeah.
And Mateer didn't know Xavier was sitting right there in
Mhm,
that flat right there, and he threw it to Xavier, and that was a house
mhm.
call. So I think putting pressure on Mendoza will pressure him into throwing a pick or throwing the ball, taking a crucial sack on a third down. So I think Alabama did mainly of I would say mainly as Indiana's offense, just put pressure on Mendoza, and you'll have
Yeah,
yourself a great day.
yeah,
That's
I
what
agree with
Ohio
that.
State did.
One thing I think that Kane Womack needs to do that he did to John Mateer is not be afraid to, really switch it up because when we came out against Oklahoma, he was mainly running zone for that almost that first half, right? And we seen it, bro. John Mateer was ripping that zone apart, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so then he finally went to man, which I think that Indiana, they have great receivers, right, with Surratt and Cooper and those guys over there, right? But I think that one thing that they have not seen that our secondary can do is that we can play man and be just fine. You
I
know,
mean,
like
let's. I mean, let's be honest. We have in our secondary, we have two players that are ball hawks right now.
yeah, so we can play man and be just fine. So I think that's what Ken Womack really needs to do is just like confuse him, bro. Send a blitz here and there, like you said, Bentley. Yeah, send a blitz here and there.
Yep,
Apply
exactly.
some pressure, and also don't be afraid to use the depth that we have. Like we do have like our main four guys that are there, but we also have guys behind them like Keon Keeley and Kelby Collins. Was it Renard and Faga and London Simmons and guys like that. You know,
Clay
Quay
Rusaw.
Rusaw, yeah, Quay Rusaw, guys like that. So man, that's one thing that Alabama, or two things that we do have like at our advantage is that we got one of the. I'm gonna say this: we have the best secondary left in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my secondary over anybody else, right? And we are very deep on that front line. You know what I'm saying? So I think, man, let Kane do his thing, bro. Let him dial it up. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be fine. You know, nah, I'm not saying
I'll,
that Indiana they won't get their plays. They're gonna make their plays, bro. I will give them that. But as long as you contain it, bro, and don't let like the big plays kill you, bro, I think we'll be fine. So yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'll say
Um,
this. Like I'm looking at it right now, their
yeah.
last 4 games, Mendoza has been last 4 games this season.
Mhm.
Mendoza has been sacked 11 times.
Okay.
Been sacked
Mm.
11 times and has turned the ball over. Let's see, one.
Oh, is Omar Cooper playing for Indiana?
They're saying he'll be ready. But I know this is pretty off
Yeah.
topic,
Yeah.
but I would say with Mendoza, like Hunter just said, 11 sacks the past
Yeah.
4 games.
Hmm.
Ohio State only allowed him to 13 points, and
Hmm.
no, like Ohio State has an amazing defense, a phenomenal defense. But I mean, no offense to them, they haven't played the greatest schedule, Big Ten schedule at least.
Yeah.
Well,
So who knows how good their defense is? I mean, they have a phenomenal defense. No, I'm not discrediting them at all, but Alabama, their pressure rate is pretty good. And
Mhm.
Mendoza's not a great runner. And in my opinion, if Ty Simpson is able at least to get a couple first downs using his legs, it opens up the whole game, the passing game, the running game. Indiana's not going to know defensively what to go to.
Yeah. I like that. But you want to
I'll
know
be
something?
honest with
You
you.
can.
Out of the entire Big Ten, Indiana has the best wins out of
Yeah.
all of them,
Yeah.
Oregon,
and Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
So
Surprised they
in
didn't play
Iowa,
USC.
in
But I
Iowa.
mean, in order for us to really maintain Mendoza, that right there is really going to take us into probably our last topic of the night, man. And we getting LT Overton back too, so we are 100% healthy along that defensive line, right? And just think about it, bro. Just look at how we played the last game without LT Overton. And then you add him back into the mix, right? So that really means like a 100% healthy Bama is back, right? So Bentley, what does Alabama being 100% mean for Indiana? And if we beat them, what does it mean for the rest of the playoff field?
You saw in Athens, I think Alabama was fully healthy at least that game with Jam
Yeah.
coming back.
Hmm.
And that team, they started off 14-0 in Athens.
Yeah.
And they hadn't lost a game since 2019. The only people we have out is Jameer Latham, who's been injured
Yeah.
even before
Yeah.
the season
Yeah.
started. Jeremiah Beeman, and
Yeah.
Drake Kirkpatrick with a suspension. So this is a fully healthy Bama team. People saying I'm not going to throw names out there. I'm not going to bash them. That Alabama has no chance to win. Indiana is the far better team.
I say
No,
it.
don't
I
Alabama,
say it
no
for
no
you. I
no
say it
bash.
for you.
that's what they're
No
saying. I'm
bash.
not saying that.
No,
That's
listen. I say it for you. Joel Clatt. He's the one that said it. I say it for you, bro. You ain't gotta say it. I say
but
it
I
And
for
know
you,
some
bro.
more
don't worry, I
people.
got
I
the
know some
screen
more
recording.
people. I know more
Don't
people
worry,
who
I got
said
the
that.
screen recording.
But I'll even go to Ari on three.
Yeah.
He just thinks Alabama's not a good team. And I like that attitude going into this game. Have a
Yeah.
chip on your shoulder. And Ty Simpson loves being the underdog. And I think with a full healthy Bama team, there's no way you don't think this team even has a shot to win this game. Like I don't care if like listen, uh having rest could be a good thing or a bad thing. Like from having so much rest, you saw what happened to Oregon. They went flat. They went out flat
Yeah.
against Ohio State, 34-0 in the second quarter. They were the
Mhm.
number one team. They beat Ohio State earlier in the year, and with a full healthy Bama team, I just have a lot of confidence in this team that they can pull out this win. And I think if you really put pressure on Mendoza, he will crumble.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Hunter. What does Alabama being 100% healthy mean for Indiana, and if not, the rest of the playoff field?
It's very simple. 3 letters. BTA. Belt to ass.
There you go. There you go. There you go, man.
I like that one. I like that
I'm
one.
tired of these Indiana fans thinking they run college football right now.
I'm gonna just say
I,
this, bro.
I'm
Like,
tired, bro. Like you.
yeah,
Oh my god.
And Indiana on X, they said something like Alabama without Nick Saban is a better branding
Mississippi
without with
State.
the Mississippi State, something like
Mississippi
that,
State.
some
I
of the
didn't see
words like
that.
that.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yes,
Y'all got to see me that.
Mississippi State, dog.
I didn't see that. Y'all got
Let
to
me
see me
find it.
that.
Let me find it.
But you know what though? The one thing that I have noticed, like these people are talking like Indiana is just like 2020
It's
something
crazy.
like you
It's
would have
crazy,
thought
man.
Indiana was like the standard, bro. Like you would have thought that Indiana was the best football team that we've seen in the past 2 decades. With the way people are talking about Alabama on social media is crazy, bro. Like I pray to God that Kalen DeBoer and that staff and those players are seeing what is being said because the
Oh, trust
disrespect
me.
in this game, bro, like it's worse than the Oklahoma game. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Trust me. It's on every TV.
Yeah, there's no way you
If,
can't see it.
listen, if the OU stuff was on the TV,
Yeah,
you don't think the Indiana stuff was?
that's true.
They said they wanted Bama back in week 9, and they got and
Hey,
they like they say, be
hey,
careful
mind
what you
you,
wish for.
mind you, you was saying we want Bama when Bama was like top 10.
That was like week
Just
Yeah,
now,
what
just now
5 or
coming back
6?
up. While you
Yeah,
got Ohio State sitting at 1.
yeah. When they were saying they wanted Bama, like we were barely what uh what
Was
was
we
it? That was
9, 10, maybe even
yeah.
11?
We had just got
I
started like
test.
on our win streak. You know, like we were just like in the middle
Oh
of the
God,
eight
I'm so
game
ready
win
for this
streak.
game.
So
I am
I'm
too.
ready for this
See,
game.
I'm
The
more
whole,
confident in this game than the Oklahoma game. That's just the way I've been feeling.
you, I was confident, right?
I was
Like I already
confident in
had
the
a
OU
feeling
game.
like, man, like we're gonna win. But like the stuff that I've been seeing, like it's pissing me off as a fan, bro.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
it's
what I'm
It
always
saying.
pissing
like
That's
me
what
off.
it's
I am saying.
yeah, it's pissing me off as a fan, bro. So I know like as a player, like
Okay,
they are giving us bulletin board material to go in there and whoop.
please.
Like
And
I
see,
don't want to,
is it just
huh?
me or this team makes me want to run through a brick wall, man?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, what the world, bro? And then I seen something on
I think,
ESPN
hey,
today.
I ain't gonna lie. If I get a number 7 jersey and have Adams on it, I think I can dress up as Adams. I'm not gonna lie. Cole Adams.
So
Yeah,
I got a
Mendoza.
question. So did y'all see the segment on ESPN today with the guy with Paul Feinbaum, where he
I heard
basically,
about that.
yeah, where he basically said like it's gonna be a blowout, like Alabama has,
Rod, Roger,
no
I'm gonna tell you
chance
this
at
right
all.
now. I
I love
have
that, bro.
so much stuff saved for this game.
Yes,
They gonna
yeah,
hate me.
Roger, I agree with that,
I
bro.
ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything.
like
I ain't saying nothing
they
for the
better hope
OU
and pray
game.
they win,
Hey,
bro.
Raj, I'm gonna say this right now. When we beat OU, I was looking for every OU fan. They went
Hmm.
hiding.
Hey, every video got deleted, every comment got deleted, all my
Yeah.
bookmarks they went missing. And I'm gonna tell you something. Indiana fans are talking 100%. I mean, 100 times more than Oklahoma fans were. You know
Like
what
the
I'm saying?
game's already over
Yeah. At least I'm gonna say this. At least Oklahoma had a reason to talk to us because they have beaten us like the last 2 or 3 times. So
in
I'll give them
Tuscaloosa.
that. Yeah, yeah, I'll give them
Yeah.
that. But Indiana, like we've never even played y'all before. This is our first
Yeah,
time playing y'all, bro.
yeah,
And
The
y'all
big
sure.
talk.
question is Indiana finally is relevant. Now, I'm not even gonna say relevant. Indiana is finally in the conversation.
Yeah,
That just looks bad on the Big Ten.
yeah.
And see,
And
you
the
know what's
thing,
crazy?
How weak is the Big Ten?
yeah, and the thing
You
about
have
it is, bro.
multiple teams in the SEC that is in the playoffs. You have
Yeah,
All I'm saying is if Alabama
you
beats
have
Indiana, there will be no more round buys because this will
hey,
be the
mind
second.
you. Go ahead, go ahead.
This is
My
the
fault.
second straight year in the
I'm
row the
just I
number one
jumped there.
seed would lose to the winner of the 9-8 seed because Ohio State beat the brakes off Oregon last year,
yeah,
who
they
was
did.
undefeated.
Yeah.
Indiana, the same record, now undefeated, 13-0.
Hey, Billy,
Alabama,
this what
yeah,
makes it
Mind
the
you.
best thing is this is the 100th Rose Bowl game, and we're going
yes,
for our 1,000th win, bro.
yes, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, for
What?
sure. I can't wait for this game. New Year's Day, uh, and the day before that, Stranger Things, the final comes out. So,
Oh
Yeah,
God.
uh, sorry for yeah. There you go. Yeah, just have
You're
to throw that
good.
out
You're
there.
good.
but
It,
man,
hey,
Hey,
that's
listen,
fun.
everybody knows. Everybody knows. So
but
Nah,
listen.
I just
Go ahead.
oh, DeBoer, please have your stuff. Just
The thing about the Boris, man, like he be ready for big games. You know what I'm saying? But you know something? This is all I'm gonna say. I haven't did any trolling. I haven't
nope,
said nothing disrespectful.
no sir.
I've given
Besides Auburn.
Indiana, yeah, yeah. I've given Indiana their
Brother,
respect. You know what I'm saying? But like
I
the
have.
disrespect is getting crazy, bro.
It's
Now
crazy, bro. We have
it's bad,
we've been
huh?
giving Indiana respect, and they coming out here trash talking us, bro.
But
Yeah.
listen, y'all know
What?
it's bad. Y'all know it's bad when even Hunter's not trolling, bro. When he's not trolling, okay. But you know what, bro? It's okay, bro, because we're gonna see him Thursday. We're gonna see him Thursday, right? So that right there is gonna take us into our last one. You know what I'm saying? Game predictions. Oh, keys to victory.
He's the
My fault.
victory.
Yeah,
Now
keys to
you got
keys to victory. So Hunter, what are keys to victory for Alabama offensively and defensively, and even in special teams as well? So yeah,
All right, let's start with special teams since it's like kind of lower a little bit. But
yeah.
Talkie, just make your field goals, man.
Don't
Just make
jinx
your field
him. We got to knock on wood.
make your field goals, man. Just make your
I
field
hate.
goals. Uh, do not allow block punts.
Yeah.
Don't allow block punts. Um, just do your thing and do not have Ryan Williams at punt returner. Let's just be honest.
Oh my gosh,
Be
bro.
honest.
Listen. We can't do
Let's
him
not do
like
that.
that, bro, because he did say I'm Alabama through and through today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna lighten up on him. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
but
lighten up on him.
just don't switch anything up that we haven't done all year. You know.
Yeah,
Let's go defensively. Just put some pressure on Mendoza, man. Put some pressure on him. Make him turn the ball over. You turn the ball over, we all right. Just play Bama defense, man.
Yeah.
We have one of the best defenses in the country. I'm a bow down on that. I don't
yeah,
care what anybody says, man. Our defense is very, very underrated.
right.
Uh, just I will say this: Mendoza, do not throw it towards Xavier Brown because he might take it to the crib. Um, but yeah, man. But like we just talked about, having LT Overton come back, that's huge.
Yeah,
Tim Keenan, Jan Pierre, all that. So defense, just play your game. Offensively, O line, give Todd time in the pocket. Um, RB1 needs to be Daniel Hill. It's been proven. We've
yeah,
all been saying this.
that's
Hey,
true.
did Jay
Uh,
Miller said he's 100% though? Just
He
throwing that
did.
out there.
yeah, but
Yeah,
just do not run Jam Miller because if you have noticed the last couple of games when we have ran Jam Miller, momentum has left. So, but hey, if he's 100% and he ran like he did against Auburn, fine by me. Do it.
yeah. I
Do
agree
it.
with
Do
that.
it. Do it.
Um,
But that's basically it, man. Just
yeah,
play our game. O line protect time. We'll be all right.
I agree with all those. Bentley, what are your keys to victory offensively, defensively, and for special teams?
Real quick.
Um,
Oh, real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off.
oh, you're good, bro.
I have to say this.
Man, I ain't paying him
Oh
no
no.
attention.
Really? If you want to look at this, Kevin, a healthy Bama team against FSU? Nah, that's false. That's false. Where was Jam Miller? Where was Jam Miller?
Tim
Jam
Keenan,
Miller
but
did not
did
play
Tim
against
Keenan not
Georgia.
play that game?
Yeah, Tim
Jam
King
Miller
didn't
Tim
play
did
that
not
Keenan
game.
play
didn't play.
against Miller did not play into Georgia.
Tim King didn't play
So
either.
Okay.
who?
All
Tim
right.
King didn't play either.
Keenan didn't he? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so that comment is irrelevant, just like your football team. But go ahead.
Bentley, what are your keys to victory
All right. I'm gonna say
offensively,
this. I,
defensively, and special teams?
okay, I'm gonna go special teams first to get it out the way. Connor Tulsi, just make your kicks. Just make the easy kicks. Make the kicks you're supposed to make. You have
Mhm.
not missed a kick since you've been booed in Bryant Denny in your own stadium. You have not missed a kick yet up until from that moment and against Eastern Illinois. And I would say offensively, we've got to have a what do you call it? A breakout run game. But I don't think it's this game, unfortunately. I got to be the one to say that. And I feel like
That's brother.
for Alabama through the air,
Mhm.
Ty, just make the throws that you got to make. If you got to take the check down, take it. Don't force anything. Don't force something and you throw a pick and let's say you're in your own 25-yard line at your own 25-yard line and you throw a pick, that's easy points. Either that being a field goal, touchdown, you're giving up easy points. So I would say offensively, Ty plays his game, and if we are at least to be nice to get at least 80 yards rushing combined, and even Ty on his legs. So I would say offensively, um, s- make the easy throws you make, and take the check down if you have to. If the deep ball's open, and you are confident enough that you're gonna make the throw it. And I would say defensively, just get at the quarterback. I would say if we're able to get to Mendoza and pressure him into throwing risky throws and precise decisions, I would say
Yeah.
that's the key on the defense, and stop the run game. At least stop it decently because they got a good
They had two
running
good
back
running
room.
backs, actually. They had two good running backs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, I agree with those. I agree with those. Special teams wise, I'm gonna just say this, man. Do not put the defense in messed up situations. You know what I'm saying? Do not punt the ball and they're already in their own. They're already in our territory. You know what I'm saying? So that's my key on defense, bro. Put the defense in like their best positions possible. You know, like make Fernando Mendoza show us why he won the Heisman. Okay, make him drive the field on this great defense that we have, right? Defensively, be physical, you know, in the trenches, right? Be physical in the trenches. Get pressure on Fernando Mendoza. And secondary wise, man, I'm gonna say this: don't be afraid to take chances. Like he's gonna gift you some. I don't care. Like he's gonna gift you some. You know what I'm saying? And so if he does, like just make sure we take advantage of those, you know. And offensively, I'm also say don't be afraid to run the football. Okay. Like they do have a good front, right? But if like say the run game is giving you like 3 or 4 yards a pop, you know what I'm saying? Don't go away from it. Cause in my opinion, like we don't really have to be I'll say this on Talking Bama also. We don't have to be like dominant on the ground. Like we ain't got to run for 200, 250. With you know, just run it enough to make Indiana have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? And Ty Simpson, man, just play your game. You know, offensive line, do your job up front. Receivers, catch the football.
Yeah.
Catch the football. Okay, catch the football. And you know, other than that, man, you know, we should be good. And that right there is my prediction for Bama. So that right there's going to lead us to our last topic of the show. Okay, we got game predictions, MVPs, you know what I'm saying, player of the game. Bentley, who you got, man? Score prediction, player of the game, your picks, and what to expect, bro.
Oh man.
Fortunately, man, this Indiana team's good, but I'm
Yeah.
going with Bama, man. I think Alabama, they win this game 24-20.
Okay.
I think Bama wins, and I think it comes down to the final drive, to be honest. That's
Yeah.
what the Rose Bowl is, and that's usually how it is. It's a one-score game. And I think Alabama will be in the red zone with under a minute, if not a minute remaining.
Mhm.
Indiana will have three timeouts, and I have the simulation going. I think Alabama will be down
Yeah.
20 to
Wow.
17. I think
Shoot.
Alabama gets a game-winning touchdown with under a minute to go. Does and I think Alabama scores at the last second and leaves Indiana and Mendoza with not enough time. I think Alabama wins 24-20. And who I think gets the touchdown? You know, they always go with the Bernard in these situations. So I'm gonna go with Germ. I think
Okay.
Germ
I
gets
feel like
it.
the Ryan
And
Williams.
I think the Germinator gets it.
Okay.
So I think the player, voice crack. I think the player of the game will be Ty Simpson. Even though Bernard got the game winning touchdown,
Okay.
I think it'll be Ty Simpson. I think he passes over 200 yards.
Yeah.
And I think that Jeremy Bernard, I'm going to say the offensive MVP. Can I go too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it all. Do it all.
Like, can we
Yeah. Yeah.
split it?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
All right. I'll go with Ty Simpson and Bernard. I think those two, they split it. And I would say defensively, this is kind of tricky. I'm gonna go. I might go Xavier Brown, and I think he gets him. I think he gets the pick. I think Xavier
Okay.
Brown gets a pick. And I think he's gonna go on a run, and uh,
You're
I think
diabolical.
Xavier gets a pick, a costly turnover, and I think Mendoza. I feel like they're gonna really get after the quarterback this game. I think this is gonna
Yeah.
be the most pressure. Uh, you know, them and Ohio State getting pressure on Mendoza. We saw what happened against Ohio State. This is not going to be a blowout. Alabama has a chance to win this game, and there's no way you can't tell me they don't because they came back from 17-0 at Oklahoma, a hostile environment in a playoff game. Can't tell me this team doesn't fight with adversity. And you can't tell me that this team can't compete with anybody in the nation. So I've got Bama 24-20. I think your offensive two offensive MVPs are Ty Simpson and German Bernard, and I would say your defensive MVP is Xavier Brown. So yeah, that's my picks. 24-20
Uh,
Bama.
I like that one. Hunter, score predictions, player of the game, and your picks and what to expect.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna ask y'all one quick question, okay, before I do this. All right.
Trivia with
When's the
Hunter.
last time Indiana has won a bowl game?
Mm.
Let me look that up.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Think about
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm 29, so they haven't been good my entire lifetime. So, and that's no.
Their last
I'm
bowl
not trying to be
game,
funny. Like I'm
I'm
actually
gonna
they
being
say
so serious.
1980.
I'm
1980.
actually being so serious.
no, their last bowl game that they won was the Copper Bowl in 1991.
Yeah, I wasn't even born yet, so yeah.
I was
They
close.
are
I said
on a
1980. So
7 game losing streak in a playoff game or a bowl game.
A bowl game.
That's
Oh,
including that's including playoffs as well.
hmm.
So to y'all little trolls in the comment, y'all suck. Anyways,
fraudulent, as you could say.
nah, but y'all are good this year. I'll give y'all that. But y'all little trolls in the comment, man. All right, but nah, score predictions. I'm gonna go with my score prediction first. I'm gonna say Bama 31, Indiana 21. Say we win by
In
10.
a rain game.
I'm gonna say player of the game offensively. I'm gonna say the entire offensive line.
Well, I like
Say the
that.
entire offensive
Did,
line.
I like that.
did you take my pick?
I did. I did. I did.
Listen here. If
I'll switch it up because that's your doing. I'll go ahead and switch it up.
I'm
Okay.
about to say, I'm about to say,
So nah, I would say, ooh, that's. You know what? I'm gonna kind of do a little flip on y'all. I'm gonna say Josh Cuevas. I'm gonna say Cuevas. Did I take? Oh my god!
just stick, just stick with it, bro. Just go, just stick with it.
Wait,
Just
did I
go,
do
just
yours
go.
for real?
Yeah, just go. Yeah.
Bruh, there's no way.
Nah, just go.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Come
yeah,
on.
I got Josh Cuevas, offensive
Okay,
player of the game. I'm
okay,
sorry, because I thought you was gonna pick Ryan. But defensively, the entire defense.
okay. I like that.
I'm
All
gonna go
right.
entire defense since I can't do entire offense.
Okay. They're gonna say next year when they're open makes this fair. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this, Roger. I think that as long as Signetti is there, they're gonna be a good football team as long as he's there.
He
So
ain't doing this shit in the SEC though.
yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they're actually they might actually be better next year than they are this year. But that's a long shot.
Yeah,
But
I mean
yeah,
you gotta give him some props though, man.
yeah. As long as
I'll give him
Signetti
some
is there,
In
props.
bro,
his
they're
first
gonna
year at
be
For real,
Indiana, they
like
made
for
the
real.
playoffs.
I
yeah,
ain't trolling nothing. I'll give him some
yeah,
real life props, man. Y'all
yeah.
probably not
As long as
underestimating.
he's there, I think they're gonna be good. Um,
Yes, sir.
Picks and what to expect, bro. I think we see a great, healthy Alabama Thursday afternoon / night, rain game or not. I think we're gonna be gonna come out there firing on all
So yeah.
cylinders. Game MVPs offensively.
Your offense. Your
I'm
line.
gonna say Ryan Williams.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
And
gonna
every time
I'm
he
gonna
does this, it doesn't work out.
We've
I'm
been
going.
saying Ryan Williams.
I'm gonna say Ryan Williams. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Ryan
I like
Williams.
I like it.
Ryan.
I
But
like it.
I
Yeah,
do think that
I
I
like
think we're
Ryan.
gonna have
I like that pick.
a great
It's a
game on
great
the
pick.
ground too. I think Todd's gonna have a great game also.
Yeah.
Defensively, I'm gonna go with Bray Hubbard. I think Bray Hubbard gets a pick tomorrow. I mean,
I was
Thursday.
thinking of that
Sorry.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I think Bray Hubbard gets a pick. Him or Keon Sabb. I think either of those two get a pick
you
Thursday.
you know what?
Score, huh?
Well, go ahead. My fault, my fault. Go ahead.
Score prediction. I really don't like giving score predictions because my predictions are never correct. Um,
It's just a guess.
I said it on Talking Bama. What was it? It was 34-27 Bama. So yeah,
Uh, so I mean, that's kind of like
And a
what I got, but
shootout.
I got
yeah,
us winning by 10 though. I got us 31
34-27 Bama.
21.
Yeah. So yeah,
But
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and take off the entire defense,
okay,
and I'm gonna go. Bro, which one? Yanze.
okay.
I'm gonna go Yanze.
So okay, like just him or the entire like pass rush.
Just him.
Okay, I like that one. All right.
Going Yanze.
Well, before we close it out, everybody that's been
Yanze
watching
Jerry.
and supporting, bro. Man, we thank y'all so much. The
For real.
channel is the channel is still fairly new. Okay, we just started in
And
September on like JT would say on short notice. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have
appreciate everybody,
stuck
man.
with us, man. Been by us every show, whether it's Talking Tide Hoops or Sunday Night Talking Bama or the Bama Blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Y'all make this channel go just as much as we do. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all, bro. So yeah, especially me, man.
Thank you to the fans.
Yeah, bro. I thank y'all. So y'all mean a lot, man. 2026 is gonna be a big year
Oh,
for
trust
this
me.
channel, man. It's gonna be a big
Got to
year
stay
for us.
around,
So
man. Stick
yeah,
around
like
and watch
we
out.
we can't wait to get into the new year. So we thank y'all. Happy New
Trust
Year.
me.
Happy holidays. Hunter, close us out, bro.
I'm gonna just say this though. We appreciate everybody though. I mean,
Yeah,
like Dama just said, we just started this and absolutely y'all are absolutely killing it.
yeah,
And I appreciate we appreciate everybody, man.
yeah.
Like
We love y'all.
people
Definitely
don't
love y'all.
realize how much of a grind this really is though.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
posting videos, trying to post them every day,
Yeah,
getting on here, getting like the time schedules and stuff. Like it's crazy, man. But
mhm.
can't do none of this without y'all, man. We really appreciate everybody. But y'all can find me on TikTok, Hunter the Bama fan, the number one troll. But I haven't been trolling really this week. Uh, but you can find me talking tight hoots with JT, Domo, and Jeff. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
Jeff.
gonna be
Yeah,
starting up soon. Back up
that's
soon.
gonna be starting up in tomorrow.
January. Yeah, I think
January?
January, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
So January we're starting to show up again. And then you'll find me sometimes on Talking Bama too. So and then obviously here, but that's about it, man. We appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has a new great New Year's Eve and all that, man. And appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
For real.
Bentley, let the folks know where they can find you at, brother.
First, I
Look,
want to thank you guys and even JT
Look, brother.
for letting me come on the show every Friday and talk football with you guys, Alabama
Yeah.
football, and have the opportunity to spread my brand, and even coming up here and talking football with you guys is pretty fun. And I want to thank the
Mhm.
fans for taking the time out of their day to watch the show. You can't buy time, so I appreciate fans who watch the show and even the YouTube videos, the shorts, the edits, that come in and watch this show
Yeah.
every Friday, Thursday, whenever we schedule it. Thank you to everybody who comes in and watch the show. But you can find me here on the Bama Blueprint with Domo and Hunter. And you can find me on TikTok at Roll Tide Productions, Instagram at Roll Tide Productions, and on YouTube at Roll Tide Productions.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all go follow both these guys, man. They do great work.
and Domo
Um, huh?
and YouTube. Come on now.
Yeah, YouTube. Uh,
YouTube. I say YouTube.
oh, YouTube. Sorry, I thought I said
This
YouTube. My bad.
guy.
Um, y'all can find me Talking Tide Hoops, which will be starting up very, very soon. We'll back up soon. JT, Jeff, Hunter, and myself. Um, the Bama Blueprint
Appreciate you,
with
bro.
these two guys right here, man. Hunter and Bentley, and Sunday night talking Bama with that guy JT, that guy Herb. Shout out to those guys as well, man. They play a big part of just making the channel go, man. Shout out to JT, bro. Like the head man in charge
Yes,
of the
sir.
channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? My guy, my brother. You can also find me on TikTok,
Yes,
you know,
yes, for
at
sure, for
Domo
sure.
Reacts. That's DOMO_reacts. But in all, you can find me here on the best Bama YouTube channel that there is, man. Make sure you guys are liked and subscribed. Next year is going to be the biggest year of them all. With that being said, Hunter, do what you do, bro.
We don't give a piss
Let's
about
go.
nothing but the tie. Blitz, Bama Blitz. Y'all have a great
Roll
night, man.
Tide, y'all.
Hold tight, y'all.
Roll Tide, roll